7 hours of commercial-free football start now.
What's up, y'all? Y'all heard what I said, Sports Entertainment Podcast. So we going to get back to the MVP race in another week because, like we said, it's always any way you can go with that. But it's always a quarterback race most likely, but you can go with any like running back or receiver. So another thing I want to talk about is motherfucking Maurice's Los Angeles Rams. Alright, so
one of the worst defending champions I've seen.
My number one pick, Cooper Kupp, is basically out for the season probably. So I don't know how I'm gonna be they trying to take me down with my 3-peat chase. But my question is,
hey, yo, nigga said Dame, man. Darren and me sleep.
Dame actually won because DJ ain't take out Lamar.
But that still don't count because Dame didn't have a second quarterback.
Zach Wilson in
so he still won.
Alright, so is this the worst?
And I ended up picking up both quarterbacks because I didn't know which one I wanted to start.
Yo, picked up Colt McCoy.
And then I noticed, I was like, why the fuck did I pick up Walford? Colt McCoy is a Texas player. I don't know what he can do.
Even though he beat me last week, did y'all see who the fuck had this week? This man picked up the darn string on the Titans last.
I don't know. Oh, he did pick up.
Because I picked up Malik Willis on purpose.
And when I seen it, I was like, yo, Tell picked up the coach. Yo, this nigga gonna lose. And then this nigga said Logan Woodside. I said, who the fuck is Logan Woodside?
And he still won.
He still
Alright, so is this the worst season for a defending Super Bowl champion in recent memory?
These niggas.
It could be, but the thing is, what the season they still in the race.
Matt Ryan having Detroit Lions flashbacks. I said Matt Ryan. Matt Staff having Detroit Lions flashbacks. Why they do that to that girl on Red Zone this Sunday too? Gonna send her to that Rams game knowing Matthew Stafford wasn't playing.
Scott Hansen knew he wasn't playing.
He knew he wasn't playing. He's gonna give her a damn Stafford jersey. He's gonna say, yeah, you gonna see your favorite player.
He gonna say
45 minutes later.
He gonna say, let's hope the Los Angeles Rams see this and let's hope that Matthew Stafford is playing. You know damn well he wasn't playing.
That's messed up.
She even knew he wasn't playing.
He knew he wasn't playing.
That's true. But Los Angeles Rams right now basically looking like a MLB team when they be running a World Series. They totally come back around and have a bad record the next season, like the San Francisco Giants a couple times, and the Red Sox.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I saw something that said Sharman B said something about changes to their offense. What changes are you gonna make to your offense? You don't run the ball.
He said we gotta make changes to their offense like Cooper Kupp wasn't the offense.
And now Cooper Kupp is injured.
What the fuck's Skaronic gonna turn into Cooper Kupp? Allen Robinson about to go back to the Chicago Bears.
Skaronic gonna wear number 10 next week.
Gonna cut his hair. He ain't gonna see the long hair no more.
Come on, no.
You gonna think he Cooper Kupp?
This nigga gonna get double teamed for no reason. Cooper Kupp is playing this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my bad, that's
the
wrong.
Yo, did y'all hear fucking Kevin Holland voice on the Raiders?
Oh yeah, this man was going crazy. This man be going in on the game.
When Jonathan Taylor got the touchdown.
Yo, I forgot what the hell he said. Holland, yo, he said one of them lines, yo.
I forgot what he said.
Oh, he said something like gallop into the house or some shit like that, and then he said something.
Alright, enough of fucking Browns shit. We already know they stuck right now. Alright, so y'all, I don't know if y'all were up to see the Germany game.
I don't know.
The Buccaneers against the Seahawks, the Buccaneers took it.
I got on that
They
bitch.
back control the NFC South. But if y'all saying the 49ers won a Sunday night game against the Chargers, so my thing is, will the 49ers or Seahawks win the NFC West?
That's what it's looking like right now.
49ers gonna end up winning. I ain't gonna write Geno off, but he ain't just gonna turn around and win no fairy tale. I still think 49ers got the coaching staff. Pete Carroll just be getting lucky. Showing gum and shit all the time.
Running into Robert Reed and shit.
They decent, but I just feel like
this man said it's a penalty on the Seattle Mariners.
I use the Seattle.
There's just so many extra pieces on the 49ers where I feel that they'll actually click as long as they start getting everything together and meshing. The addition of Elijah Mitchell back,
That helped them.
I feel
Yeah, he was running.
at first I felt it was disrespectful. Like we just talked about how McCaffrey just got on the team and this is his first chance to actually have a bye week and learn a playbook. So at first I thought it was just, I'm like, damn, why the fuck is like 8 carries to 8 carries at halftime? but then I had to look at it. You got a returning Elijah Mitchell, second year player who was a starter, and then last year coming into this year got hurt again, lost the spot. And then when he come back, one of the best running backs in the league in his spot, build his confidence back up. Let him run the game, man. Man finished the game with 18 carries, 90 yards.
He had more carries than McCaffrey.
McCaffrey still ended up getting his touchdown, so it's still balanced out. So they look dangerous there. What scares me is we have this sensational talent in Deebo Samuel, and we still can't find a way to get him the ball as a receiver. We still running him out of the backfield with special plays, and wondering why we all got to go to the end of the game to win the game. Like, why is Jawan Jennings got 80 yards? What is Deebo Samuel can't get open? These niggas not that good.
They probably double time.
I saw a stat that they said Jimmy Garoppolo was 10-2 when he didn't throw a touchdown.
I mean, they got too many weapons.
I mean,
10-2 and he don't throw it.
Like half of the time.
Like Kittle had one catch for 20
half the time
yards.
George Kittle don't be getting catches.
Like, you got all this talent, but nobody can see that.
I don't fucking know what be going on. They be getting double teamed.
I'm telling you, so the 49ers is still suspect.
Seahawks.
I don't think they suck back. I just think they
just
the 49ers.
The same shit every year.
It obviously
then they
costs
get in
too
the playoffs
much.
and make a run.
It obviously costs too much money to get real grass in every field.
Oh yeah,
So-
that turf shit.
So they must invest into the turf shit because everybody getting hurt. Seahawks complained about it from the Germany game.
They did. So.
Well, that was their first ever game in Germany. What the hell y'all want Germany?
I'm not
to do?
writing that Germany game off with the Seahawks getting the loss.
I'm not
That ain't
either.
their fault. They ran into a decent Brady.
Even Julio got a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean,
Julio got a that shit like
It was getting
25 yards.
busy.
I mean, nobody expected them to be here anyway. You seen when they showed the same place last year for that division? It was the exact
Oh yeah.
opposite.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna see how it go, man.
We are gonna see how it go. And my thing is, with the Buccaneers winning, and also the Packers came back and won an overtime game against the Cowboys. The Buccaneers and the Packers are both back on track. True or false?
True, the oldies back.
They oldies. This nigga's an
Even
oldie.
Matt Ryan back in that bitch.
No, true. The Buccaneers back on track. False. The Packers back on track.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I
say
think
the
that's
Packers
false.
back on track. To me,
The Packers not back.
the Bucks always had this. I don't know what the fuck they was doing.
I don't know what they was doing.
The Packers have
Hey,
been
guess
this
what?
bad all season.
Guess what both teams was doing? No, guess what all three teams
Run
did?
the ball.
They ran the ball.
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette got injured and the other guy still
My
ran
dumb
the
ass
ball.
had no
He got
reason
over 100
starting
yards or
Dulcich
something.
over AJ Dillon. I was dead wrong.
And then look, Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon
Damn,
had how many
I
yards?
did,
Even when they was down by 2 touchdowns, they still ran the ball, which
Yeah.
helped them.
Like you said, the Bucks had that in them the whole time. The Packers been one of the worst offenses in the league. Don't get that 3 touchdown Christian Watson shit confused.
Like, what the hell is
Next
going on?
game, next game is
Next
gonna
game,
be one.
2 catches for 17 yards.
Or I was gonna say one big catch for 38 yards, just to say he's still there. But don't even think niggas gonna be scrambling to go kick Christian Watson out the.
Oh, you know
That
why?
nigga
Because
can-
Alan Lazard made me lose one of my fantasy games.
That was Lazard. This nigga couldn't get 25 yards. Randall Cobb coming back from injured reserve this week. And Randall Cobb, Randall Cobb due for a good 5 catches for 55.
Robert Tonyan still a scrub.
Why
Yeah.
you got it on
It's really down to the Aaron Jones is the Devontae
Oh,
Adams now.
you know what made me lose one of my fantasy games? Why the fuck all of a sudden Tyler Higbee did something? And he didn't do nothing in like the last 5 weeks. And all of a sudden he did something.
But no, the Packers are not making the playoffs. This is just trying not to bad mouth Aaron Rodgers as bad as.
And you heard what
possible.
Lil Wayne said?
What?
He said they should have traded Aaron Rodgers before the season started.
All y'all gotta do is run the ball.
He said, why 12 still on the table?
Nobody listening to that
y'all.
fake ass cheesehead.
We got 2 more names left. Alright, this is the interesting thing. As y'all seen the past few weeks, how with the Bears run game that Justin Fields been getting all these run yards. So my thing is, do y'all believe that Justin Fields is as good as a running quarterback as Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, that's what it's like. Justin Fields is improving and evolving before our eyes as the season goes on.
Don't believe the hype.
He wasn't doing
Y'all
that.
remember that old song?
He wasn't doing that early in the season. Most of the times he would get sacked. He probably was like one of the most sacked quarterbacks early on in the season. But now it's like he's seeing it differently. He's letting them come to him and he maneuvering past him, just letting them go past him. And he set a record for the most rushing yards in a game in the Super Bowl era by a
He
quarterback.
might break the record
With
for
177
rushing yards in the season.
and he on a pace to break Lamar record.
that he just
Look,
And Lamar can
look,
get that
if I keep
himself.
playing against these dumbass defenses that know that I ain't got that my best weapon is my legs and not putting spies or putting Nate in a box, of course I'm gonna go for 170 yards.
Oh, he gonna get it next week. He played against the Falcons. The worst
Exactly.
defense in
Look
the
at the
league.
last couple teams he versed. First of all, he just versed the bum ass Lions fucking defense.
But it all
the
started.
Cowboys let you do what they want, even though they knew they was gonna win the game anyway.
But the thing is, they don't be like watching that game, even though they lost against the Lions. Hey,
I believe he's
going all the way
he's
back.
Of course
getting
he's
better, but he's not like Lamar is
I
much
know,
more.
and going all the way back to that
prolific, man.
Monday night game, he breaking tackles and then running. He breaking the sack then running. He not just running. They almost sacked him. He getting out and running.
He's also the reason that they lost.
He is in the interception.
I mean, and that's the thing. Like I said, when you stick to what you know he's a good runner. You know that. You knew that since Ohio State. That he just came into the league and he was trying to prove the yard that he should belong in the NFL because of his arm instead of playing true to himself, which is what he's doing now. And teams are acting like they don't know he can run. When you focus on his weaknesses, which is his passing, you win the game, which they proved that. I don't give a fuck if you can have 170 yards, but you can still get this L. That shit means nothing. You can break all the records you want to on a 5 and fucking 10, 5, 11, 5 and 12 team. It don't matter. But when I know that I can give you a 40-yard rush and you get to the red zone, and then when you decide to pass it 2 times, I'm going to stop you. I don't care. You can have a field goal because you got 40 yards on that drive. What I care. You still only going to give me 150 passing yards with 2 picks. You might slide a touchdown or 2 in there if you feeling good. But we not worried
Some
about that.
lucky bullshit. The Cole come back. Then next week he gonna come back with 3 catches for 8 yards.
That's the problem.
No,
they was
Cole
doing
had 2
dumb
games
shit.
in a row.
Why are they out here blitzing him? You blitzing him. That now he knows
'Cause
that his
Hey.
people got one-on-one coverage.
They was fighting against the worst defense in
And
the
once
league.
I break past you, ain't nobody there to stop me from getting 40 yards.
'Cause it's
But if I have a
Diane
spy there and make my fucking nickelbacks and cornerbacks and safeties play defense, I'm making him pass the ball. And if he decide to run my spies there, make him play the game he can't play. But no, y'all want to go chase him and get the sack and then look stupid on the ground.
Because it's Diane Gamble. The Lions got that first row when the
It's on 2
15
games in a row. Holy shit.
Alright, we got a couple more things. Alright, so as y'all seen on Monday night, the Commanders gave the Eagles their first loss of the season. Undefeated is no more for the Eagles. But the main thing that I wanted to get to was the Minnesota Vikings, who won that 8th straight win by 1 score, which is interesting to me. He took down the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. But do y'all believe that the Minnesota Vikings are Super Bowl contenders this season?
Of course, I told y'all before the season started.
I mean, anything is possible because it's any given Sunday. It's only one game.
That's record in the league. The only loss is to the Eagles.
It's only one game. I mean, how many years in a row now we've been calling the Buffalo Bills Super Bowl contenders, and then these motherfuckers
4.
leaving the divisional or the conference? So, yeah, they 8-1, but before that, the Eagles, I don't want to say.
Yeah, y'all can go in and talk about the Eagles too.
I don't want to say that the Commanders couldn't beat them, but the way the game went and the way certain calls was missed is the reason why casual people that don't watch this are always able and ready to call professional sports rigged.
Yeah.
Like, on prime time, it was like, these was not the Eagles that I just watched the last 3-4 weeks. These was the Eagles that was timid. Jalen Hurts didn't want to run.
Miles Sanders had like 5 carries.
Miles Sanders barely rushed. Kenneth Gainwell had as many carries.
Boston Scott got the first
A.J. Brown couldn't get open after catching on 3 niggas and niggas bouncing off him. It was just certain stuff that happened in this game has not happened the other 8 games. Now, like I said, this is not a takeaway from Commanders defense because they played good. But it's like, and then you doing the miss stuff at the end. So it's like
it
was like this game was supposed to not go the Eagles' way, and the Eagles didn't help themselves.
Don't worry, Commanders, y'all help me win my fantasy game.
So it's like
I'm sitting there on the sideline. They're giving us these opportunities. They trying to let us win this game, and we didn't take advantage of the opportunities when we had. Like I said, we turned the ball over, very uncharacteristic mistakes, and those are things that I know that. Every individual in the locker room take personally, and we're eager to fix, and we're eager to have another opportunity to express ourselves on the field. So we gotta definitely look this one and look ourselves in the mirror after this one. Take the steps we need to take, and acknowledge the things that we need to fix and fix them.
Let me get in here.
We're with you, coach.
My mother would have been proud.
Yes, sir.
You can see how much that means to him. It means a lot to everybody in this locker room, bro. We set the tone. We took it to them. We don't got shit from no body, bro. We set the tone, man. We set the tone. Offense, defense, special teams. We come to practice. We practice hard. We take it to people. We be opportunistic, and we gonna win games, bro. We got a lot of things to fix. We're going to go on the road again. We're going to try to get this done. Bring this shit in, bro. All righty. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.